ผมไม่แน่ใจว่าทำไมมันถึงตกเพราะว่าที่ผมเคยเล่นมามันไม่แถวนี้ก็เฟรมเรทก็ไม่ได้ตกอะไรมากแต่ครั้งนี้มามันตกเฉยเลยแปลกจริง
Accio, Glacius, Confringo, Potato, Stupid One, Stupid One. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Castle must have been quite stately in its time. Confringo. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Descendo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. An astronomy table. Should prove. Revelio. Depulso. Knowing the meat he's likely studied here. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. If only Professor Fig could have seen that. A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of Earthbot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
door is looking at us. Lumos.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive
Incendio.
workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Accio. Amit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
What's going on out there? Where are those plans gone? I had schematics in my hand a moment ago.
Petrificus Totalis.
Ranrock is sure to appreciate the extra work we're doing.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Revelio. We're being watched. By a door. Accio.
I'm quite good at sneaking about.
We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye. Accio. Descend. Confringo. Guardian Leviosa.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio.
Clever.
You're like a plum bubble beneath 5 feet.
Potato! Stupid! Crucible. Glacius! Incendio!
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. Yes, of course.
Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
Hello?
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Put me down!
Depulso. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy.
I shall avenge your death.
Crucio. Glacius. Incendio. Easily diverted. Levioso. Accio.
Tell you when I get down from here!
Potato.
Someone be taken out!
Glacius. Incendio.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Accio. Incendio! Accio!
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if
Repair
we're
it.
not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
I'm a goblin, not a storm!
That's the last loyalist. Unfortunate, really. I'd imagine most goblins to be brilliant and kind.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Hold in my pocket.
I'll be quiet.
Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
I deserve better than patrol duty. Who's out there?
We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it. What was that? I feel as though I'm not alone.
Who's that? Those goblins in my family weren't in the mine.
Petrificus totalis.
Who is it? Enjoy suffering! suffering, do you?
It won't stop.
An utterly pitiful display.
Descendo!
Glacier!
What an unfortunate disappointment!
Incendio! Confringo! Protego!
How nice. Ooh, little moon calf.
Confringo! Levioso! Glacius! Incendio!
That's your best.
Accio! Incendio!
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, I'll meet. Revelio. Accio.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Incendio. I think I've found all the plans. I'd best keep looking.
Okay.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgott what we found. Revelio.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me on it. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Hello, Hamura. Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows, Watch for my owl.
I hope Professor
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spitwitches as soon as you can.
ตรงนี้คืออะไรบอส What the
Accio. Glacius. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy.
What the shit
Accio. Glacius. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Incendio. Stupefy. Glacius. Levioso. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Defendo. Incendio. Imperio. Glacius. Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. Glacius. Accio. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Bombarda.
Rest easy, my large friend.
Revelio. Alohomora.
เมื่อกี้มังกรบินข้ามหัวเราเหรอ
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Revelio.
Mine now, demigod.
I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the
Bombarder! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Capulso! Descendo!
Dead? What do you mean, dead? I am insulted to my soul, completely and utterly mortified.
เมื่อวานไม่มีฮะมีแค่วันนี้เหรอวันคริสต์มาสน่าจะเป็นพิเศษหรือเปล่าสำหรับแค่วันคริสต์มาสเข้าผิดทางต้องรอเช้าด้วย
Hello. Are you here for someone as court?
That I am. Don't expect... Speaking of which, care to lose...
Of course, son.
Then may the best summoner win. Accio!
Chateau.
Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Oh, ไอ้เหี้ย
Such grace.
ไอ้นี่มันเด้งหรอวะ
Finesse. Accio!
แย่ว่ะ
Precisely as planned.
เราได้50ทุกอันนี้
Accio!
ดูดิดูดสวยจะเด้งกลับ
Nice technique. Didn't I say I adore competition? Hard luck. Careful.
Absolutely.
That's the spirit.
Protego!
Accio!
แล้วด้านขวาไม่คุ้มไป
Precisely as planned.
Accio!
โหย ลาด
Such grace.
หลีได้ไหมเนี่ย
Accio. Precisely as planned.
Accio.
โอ้ไม่ไหว
Nice technique. Accio. Precisely as planned. Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that.
Protego.
ไอ้ขวาสุดนี้ไม่รู้ว่าจะเอาไปไว้ตรงไหนดี
Hard luck.
Absolutely.
Accio. Precisely as planned.
Accio.
มันโดนดูดอ่ะ
Such grace.
มันไปไหนไม่ได้แล้วอ่ะ
Accio. Precisely as planned.
ต้องเอา30อย่างเดียวหรอโห50อยู่
Nice technique. Accio.
10
Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that.
Protego.
ทางนี้ไม่รู้ว่าจะทำยังไงอีกรอบ
Absolutely.
That's the spirit.
เดี๋ยวขอลองไอ้ท่านั้น
Accio.
ดึงมาทางนี้ได้ป่ะน่าจะโดน
Precisely as planned.
น่าจะโดน
Accio.
มันไม่ได้
Such grace. Finesse. Accio.
มันต้องอยู่30อ่ะอ๋อ
Precisely as planned.
อันนั้นมันดวงแล้วนะอันนั้นมันดวงแล้ว ไม่ใช่แล้ว ไม่ดวงก็โกงแล้วอันนั้นน่ะ
Sting me with a billywig.
Yang ngay
I'll
wa?
never top that. Accio. Precisely as planned. Such grace. Finesse.
Protego. Absolutely.
Accio. Precisely as planned.
โอเค
Accio.
อ่า
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio.
โอเค ต่อไปก็แค่ดอนฟักดับครับ
Precisely as planned.
อันนี้คือดวงล้วนๆเลย
Nice technique. Accio. Precisely as planned.
Accio.
ตกอ่ะ What theโอเค
Such grace. Finesse.
Protego.
โอเค เกือบชนะแล้ว
Hard luck.
Absolutely.
That's the spirit.
เกือบชนะแล้วเมื่อกี้
Accio. Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Such grace. Finesse. Accio. Concentrate, Charlotte.
Accio.
Nice technique. Accio.
แพ้ละ
Precisely as planned.
เราชนะได้นะ แต่ว่าแพ้ละเสมอ
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. You almost beat me there, but I almost beat you too.
Protego.
Hard luck.
Absolutely.
That's the spirit.
ฝั่งนี้คือเราต้องดวงล้วนๆเลยนะ มันเป็นไปไม่ได้อะ
Accio.
ก็จะเอา50อะอ๋อโอเค
Concentrate, Charlotte.
ถ้าตกอันหนึ่งแล้วเราก็อันนี้เอา30ได้
Accio.
โอเค ที่เหลือก็เอาอันละ50
Nice technique. Accio.
เราก็จะชนะได้แล้ว
Precisely as planned. Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio.
เฮ้ย
Precisely as planned.
อยู่เจ๊ก็กากเฉยเลย อันนี้คือบอทออนให้แล้ว
Accio.
รีบ่อยเกินนะ
Nice technique. Well, You are good. I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost.
I practice as much as I can.
Practice, eh? I suppose I could try that. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
เดี๋ยวนึกว่าเจ๊แกคนสุดท้ายแล้ว
Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark.
Well.
Well, you've made a mistake.
Confringo!
That one hurt.
Fringo! Expelliarmus! Defender!
Careful.
Protego!
Stupid straight.
I won't go down as easy.
Confringo!
ฉีกขาด2
Not worth the trouble, if you ask me. Where did I set my trap?
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the Centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Eric. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran?
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave he mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hog's Head. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hog's Head, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No. I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrax. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his request until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling. to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio!
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Revelio! Accio! Hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen. Lumos. Revelio.
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll turn on us first chance he gets.
I don't mind breaking a few bones. A few galleons in it for me.
Incendio! Defender! Expelliarmus!
Stop that right now.
Accio!
Still no match for me.
Descendo!
You'll have to do better than that.
What are you
There'll be more of that.
Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Look what you've done. Stupid. You're going correctly. I've little patience for such crew.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
What?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Revelio.
Time to even the odds. Potato!
Glacius. Glacius.
Quite conductive, aren't we?
Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Revelio. 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 Natty must be here somewhere. Hello, Homura. Revelio. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Confringo! Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Professor Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay. Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
I'm well suited to counting money. I'd love it.
but Lawley's none too pleased. Seems he's been burgled. I shall pretend I never heard the rumours of your involvement.
You're back! Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today? You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. The South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Perhaps I can test a new upgrade on the way.
Thùngนี้ก็มีไปทิ้งกินยาไม่ต้องเอาไปทิ้งหรอกนะ
What went on here, I wonder?
Levioso.
Everything's all right now. Professor Howard will never believe this.
Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Glacis. Incendio. Incendio.
Flowers. You let our dragons go. Levioso, teach you to meddle in our affairs.
Stupid one.
You've hurt many of my friends. I know you're the one who stole our hippogriff. We've been...
Incendio. Incendio! Potato! Stupid one!
Oh, here's a sad-looking place.
Revelio. Accio.
That wasn't so difficult. Revelio. This castle's hiding all sorts of secrets.
Compulso! Accio! Levioso! Levioso!
I'll look after you.
Lumos. Levioso!
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Unicorn blood will keep you alive.
It must lead to something grand.
You'll enjoy your time in Irondale.
Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this. You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my morning constitutional a bit longer than usual.
An archaic puzzle. Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till I tell you about the rumours surrounding this particular puzzle. My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magical challenge of sorts. The man was intrigued by everything. He was about to try and solve it himself when... Perhaps you could take a look. I'd be rather interested to hear what, if anything, you find.
Where can I find this statue?
It's not far from Irondale. It's down by the shore, near those old ruins. You can't miss it.
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look.
Ah, the spirit of youth. I do hope you'll be able to solve the puzzle. If not for me, then in Greville's memory.
I should look into the statue.
Hello.
Must have snuck in after her.
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Ig Haggerty, robbed by his own sister. She's robbed almost everyone now. So, who's the fool?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief, Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me. Us. But I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prize family heirloom. Sister or no.
What exactly was the family heirloom that the thief stole?
A necklace. Belonged to the first of the Haggerty women. Hundreds of years old. So much history. She'll likely pawn it.
Are you sure Catherine is the culprit? It could be anyone.
Thanks to that Rookwood louse, we're inundated with all manner of criminal. I wanted to believe it was any one of them, except Catherine. But she was the only one who knew where the heirloom was hidden, and she knew precisely which homes to rob.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine officer Singer, or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night. Coward. Long past your bedtime.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? Thank you for your patronage. Thank you for your patronage. It's good luck for me you stopped by today. Thank you for your patronage. I'd keep an eye on your belongings if I were you. Catherine will steal the eyebrows off your face, she will.
I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty once night falls.
Not enough reflection on
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Levioso.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Lumos.
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
Levioso. Lumos. Levioso. Lumos.
Everything's
Levioso.
Accio. Professor Howard will never believe this.
Lumos.
Accio. There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. This looks like the statue Madame Twiddle mentioned. Why are there so many vases around here? I suppose I should try to find all the vases. Confringo! Incendio! Revelio! Revelio! I think there should only be a few more vases. Revelio. I'm nearly finished. One more vase. That's it. I should tell Madame Twiddle about what happened. Should think they felt that in London.
This will not go well for you. Oh, great magic.
Levioso. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus.
You won't get away with that.
Confringo. Defendo.
Back to the bench.
Glacius. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
For a minute, time.
Glacius. Accio. Incendio. Glacius. Incendio. Ugh. Shame you're so foul. Accio. Glaciers! Incendio! Now that it's night, I ought to look into this evil business for Mr. Hackett. Potato! Stupid one! Glaciers! Incendio! Incendio! Glaciers! Incendio! Bombarda! Descendo! Glaciers! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Protego! Confringo! Glaciers! Incendio! Stupefy! Protego! Confringo! Defender! Glaciers! Accio! Incendio! Glaciers! Confringo! Defender! Such arrogance! Confringo!
Will lead us to victory!
Glaciers! Leviosa! Accio!
That was pitiful! Does Hogwarts teach you nothing about dueling?
Imperium! Crucible!
Not quite.
Accio! Protego! Stupefy!
I didn't quite get it.
Pity! Glaciers! Incendio!
What was that? That's embarrassing, isn't it?
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Not even trying.
Defender! Protego!
Well done.
Stupefy!
Seen anything like that before?
Accio!
You can't stop us.
Leviosa! Accio! Incendio!
One less human to worry about.
Confringo! Defender! Depulso! Confringo! Defender! Depulso!
Don't do that again, I beg you.
Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Defender!
Too slow.
Depulso! Glacius. Incendio. Glacius. Incendio. Imperial. Crucible. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Incendio. Bombarda. Glacius. Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Levioso. Crucio. Imperial. Bombarda. Glacius. Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Incendio. Confringo. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Fuck.
Mrs. Twiddle, your husband was right. The statue was part of a puzzle.
Oh, really? How exciting!
Yes, I had to destroy a number of large vases, and that seemed to activate some sort of charm on the statue.
Well done. Oh, I miss having someone like you around with a thirst for knowledge and a quick mind. Well, my curiosity has been satisfied. Thank you for that. Who knows what I'll encounter on my next constitutional? Oh, my husband would be so pleased to know he was right about that statue.
A pile of...
The whole person asked me about her.
Revelio. Revelio. More gold. I must be getting closer.
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. You will regret coming here. No! I won't rest.
Accio. Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio. This looks intriguing. Revelio.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Long for a bacon and mushroom stew.
What an utterly pitiful display!
Accio. Glacius. Incendio.
No!
Protego. Stupid.
The coward.
You're so very weak.
Glacius. Incendio. Revelio. A Niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Glacius. I have the Niffler. Now to look for the Haggerty family heirloom. Revelio. Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? Aloha Mora.
Hello. It's good to see you, my friend.
Revelio.
If it wasn't for you, I might still be caged up by those dreadful Ashwinders. I will never forget your bravery. Hello.
It's you. Oh,
I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a niffler.
A what?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But, I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
I'm sorry, Mr. Haggerty. I wish I could say that I had.
It was too much to hope for anyway. I appreciate what you did uncover. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to. Glad I'll be able to look my neighbours in the eye now.
Revelio. I'll look after you. Hello. Nice to see you again.
You as well. What can I help you with?
Just having a look around. Thank you.
If one more person asks me about her.
That must be the Haggerty family heirloom. Levioso.
ตอนแรกผมไม่ได้หาเก็บเพราะว่ามันไม่มีเควสขึ้นมีแค่ตัวละครพูด
Looks rather dark in there.
ไม่ได้เป็น
Never
เก็บ
stopped me before.
ปรากฏว่าต้องเก็บ
grave she is.
I have some good news.
Nothing too unmarked.
Actually, sir.
What?
You know,
Catelyn was the only... But, I suppose... Well, if you...
As a matter of fact, I...
Thank you. Catherine's a disappointment for certain. What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a Niffler to Azkaban. At least I got my heirloom back.
Hello. Nice to see you again.
You as well. What can I help you with?
ก็ไม่ได้ต่างกัน
Just having a look around. Thank
เอาไป
you.
เรียกค่าไถ่ได้ อยากรู้ว่าถ้าเราลองเรียกค่าไถ่จะเป็นไงแต่ว่าไม่เป็นไร
I should investigate. Levioso. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
ข้างหลังมีจุดวาร์ป ไปเปิดก่อนดีกว่าตรงนี้หรือเปล่าโอเคไม่เป็นไรผมพอแค่นี้ดีกว่าปวดขี้